When an elderly man engages in sexual intercourse with a young woman, he perceives the experience as akin to crossing a bridge with the assistance of a rope. Men prefer big bums because it subconsciously indicates fertility. 47% of men keep their eyes open when kissing. Only 5% of women do this. When a man gazes at a woman with enamored eyes during intimacy, establishing eye contact and tenderly caressing her body, the woman will experience swift satisfaction. Engaging in sexual activity 2 to 3 times per week results in a boosted immune system. To prolong intercourse, consume a mixture of ground almonds and milk in the early morning. This is believed to help delay semen release. 65% of the world's women and 90% of men masturbate from time to time. Women's ears are sensitive, and when you kiss or use gentle touches on them playfully, they become aroused and excited. Women prefer maintaining eye contact during conversations with men they like. When a woman reaches orgasm, her body releases 4 times more oxytocin, a hormone that stimulates pleasure. Girls don't like being stared at unless they are already staring at you. Going to the toilet in the company of friends is a common behavior among women, driven by various reasons like sharing comments about themselves or touching up makeup. A man's scent can also arouse a woman's interest and even lead to laughter. Touching a woman's lip can result in arousal for almost 70% of women. When it comes to turning a woman on, it's not just about focusing on the genitals. Women think about their appearance around 9 times a day. It's best to avoid explicitly mentioning your abilities in bed to avoid creating high expectations. Instead, surprise her with your skills at the right moment. If you're looking to get over a crush, it's best to have a rebound. Depression is an emotional state that can occur when a woman is aroused or involved in an act of love. During this time, a slight swelling inside of the nose can be noticed. Girls have twice as many pain receptors on their bodies, but a much higher tolerance. The thought of a relationship generally stimulates a more creative state in the female mind. You can tell whether someone likes you within just 7 seconds of meeting them. Interestingly, women with light eyes tend to be more inclined to relate, according to a study conducted in the United States. During a conversation with an attractive man, women often lick their lips to make them shinier and more attractive. Studies have shown that women often reveal their secrets within 47 hours of keeping them to themselves. When a woman is uninterested, she often avoids eye contact and looks down. However, maintaining eye contact usually indicates interest. Younger women often prefer older men because they feel more secure. Massaging a woman with oil before making love stimulates her erogenous zones and increases blood circulation. A man's mood has more influence and persuasive power than his appearance. Physical appearance is not the most crucial factor for women. They are naturally attracted to men who are healthy and energetic, regardless of pronounced muscles. Women spend nearly a year of their lives deciding what to wear. Women tend to get drunk more quickly than men do, due to the lower percentage of water in their bodies. Women's intuition is likely more biological than mystical. Women not only better remember the physical appearances of others, but also more correctly identify the unspoken messages conveyed in facial expressions, postures, and tones of voices. Women who love their partners tend to be affectionate after relations, hugging them. Studies show that women are more attracted to men wearing blue, while men are more attracted to women wearing red. When a woman is attracted to you, her voice may quicken and become slightly higher pitched. Couples who spend time together between ages 16 to 28 are more likely to have long-lasting relationships. If she doesn't show affection, she may be seeking her own satisfaction. The woman who does not require validation from anyone is the most feared individual on the planet. Women who engage in frequent lovemaking reduce their risk of breast cancer and heart attacks. Women who make love at least once a week have a greater libido and feminine energy. Women appreciate someone who can interpret their body language signals, such as pointing their feet in your direction, playing with their hair, or standing close to you. These signs clearly show attraction. Additionally, the average size of the female intimate part varies between 8 and 10 centimeters in length, with an average size being more than enough to provide pleasure. Before getting married, 9 out of 10 women in the United States test their sexual compatibility with their partners to assess the relationship's worth. Women are more likely to develop romantic feelings for a man after watching a movie or listening to romantic music. 80% of women use silence to express pain. Women are more susceptible to depression. They are more likely to fall into depression because they often blame themselves for the negative situations they are in. The female mind is more adept at reading body language and facial expressions than men. A study has concluded that the female brain activates emotion when they feel pain. Women with higher IQs have a harder time finding a mate. Intelligent women would rather remain single than be with the wrong person. Women between the ages of 30 and 40 report having more fantasies and seeking relationships compared to when they were younger. A woman will never like you over praising another woman, even your mother. Females have ambivalent feelings regarding males, who reward them by talking a lot and engaging in mutual gazing. If someone is always in your mind, it means you are also in theirs as well. A woman will never tell you how many men she slept with. According to psychology, women are often sexually attracted to men older than themselves, while men always prefer women younger than them. Give yourself permission to fail. If you never fail, you never learn. If you never learn, you will never grow. Never underestimate the power of prayer. One small prayer can change your life dramatically. My father said, there are 2 kinds of people in the world, givers and takers. The takers may eat better, but the givers sleep better. Sometimes God doesn't change your situation because He is trying to change your heart. Distance yourself from the people who bring out the stress in you and move closer to those who bring out the best in you. Stop trying to hide yourself so much. You are capable of doing great things, and you have a lot to give to this world. Kindness makes you the most beautiful person in the world, no matter what you look like. Just be yourself. Let people see the real, imperfect, flawed, quirky, weird, beautiful, magical person that you are. You have nothing to prove to anyone. Don't seek for the best partner, but seek for the person who makes you a better version of yourself. Accept both compliments and criticism. It takes both sun and rain for a flower to grow. One of the most painful goodbyes is when you know that the next time you meet, the hello won't be the same. The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything they have. Learn to say no in a relationship when it's in its early stages. This will make your partner treat you better and even respect you, as he or she will see you as unpredictable. When someone is so sweet to you, don't expect that person will be like that all the time. Remember, even the sweetest chocolate expires. Respect the old when you are young. Help the weak when you are strong. Confess the fault when you are wrong, because one day in life, you will be old, weak, and wrong. To make a woman happy, give her these 3 things: attention, affection, and appreciation. Real love is knowing someone's weaknesses and not taking advantage of them, knowing their flaws and accepting who they are. If someone has to tell you that they are a good person, be careful. Good people don't have to tell you they are good people. They show you. Sometimes it's very hard to move on, but when you take one step, then moving on will be very easy. If a woman takes your in her mouth because some women like the taste, others want to give their significant other pleasure. Having high self-esteem can make you more attractive. Women experience significantly more nightmares than men and have more emotional dreams. Women take 15 days to fall in love. Men take just 8 seconds. The truth is, women love to get compliments, even if they don't admit it openly. Give her genuine compliments and see her smile grow. Your crush probably thinks you're more attractive than you think you are. Oh, some women like to be touched gently, and others like a lot more sexualization. The more nocturnal erections you have, the more flexible your erectile tissue will become. Women engage in sexual activity an average of around 3,000 times by the age of 45, according to research. Men under 40 take about 10 seconds without getting an erection. Exercise increases blood flow to the genital area and increases testosterone levels. Rejecting a woman's offer for intimacy hurts more than insults ever will. An average individual's mind wanders 30% of the time. The human brain can store an estimated 2,500,000 gigabytes, 300 years of TV shows. Individuals who have a deep sense of guilt are better at identifying the emotions and concerns of the people around them. Eye pupil rises to 45% when an individual looks at somebody they love. Having siblings is proven to help with getting along well with peers. The way an individual treats the employees at an establishment tells immensely about their character. Food prepared by someone else tastes much better than your own preparation, even when you use the same recipe. People in blue wall rooms are much more productive. Hearing a single negative thing could damage at least 5 positive memories. Studies have shown that consuming food without preservatives will increase IQ by up to 14%. You seem to think more about a specific individual than about catastrophic events. Our brain size has decreased by 10% since we were hunter-gatherers. Being alone is harder for your health than you really believe. Smart people tend to have fewer mates than the average person. The smarter the individual, the more selective they become. People who speak 2 languages can unintentionally change their personalities when they switch to speak from one language to another. We're the most imaginative in the night and the least creative in the day. You are more likely to blame someone when something negative happens. Studies have found that people who are in a position of influence and power are very poor in determining other people's emotions. People between the ages of 18 and 33 are the highest percentage to have depression in the world. The broken heart condition is also called stress cardiomyopathy, which could lead to critical short-term heart muscle dysfunction. If you can't interrupt the stream of thinking at night, write it down. This is going to put your mind at ease so that you can relax. Physically, repetition affects the brain as new associations are made between brain cells. The maximum number of close relationships, friendships, you can maintain is between 50 and 150. Emotional pain is remembered better than actual pain, which has a greater influence on your behavior. If we have a plan B, our plan A is less likely to succeed. The starting and the ending are easier to recall than the middle ones. If a person laughs too much, even at stupid things, he is lonely deep inside. If a person speaks less, but speaks fast, he is keeping something secret. The sight of water has a very calming and soothing effect on people. It makes them experience happiness, calming thoughts, and be more imaginative. You're conditioned to enjoy the songs you've most listened to in high school. We would like to break more laws if one law is too strict. Our minds are working on making boring speeches more exciting. It has been found that staying optimistic about the future can powerfully shield people from physical and mental illness. Your brain is doing more imaginative work when you're sleepy. Your reliance on social media is the product of your psychological system. Chocolate discharges the same chemical in your body as when you feel love. That last person you think of before you sleep is either the reason you are happy or in pain. Researchers have observed that thinking that something bad is going to happen is less stressful to understand than not understanding how it will eventually wind up. Shy people tell others very little about themselves, but they do it in quite a manner that makes other individuals believe they know them better than they think they do. People would rather change the truth than change their views about people. Larger groups make worse and more subjective choices than smaller groups of people. When you feel like you're low on something like money, you're obsessive about it. People who view crime, shows and films, have consistently overestimated the frequency of crime in the real world. Some people live their lives as if they were in a reality television show. Seeing others favorably shows our positive characteristics. Seeing others negatively reveals our negative attributes. Depression is often referred to as the product of thought. Imagination causes issues that don't exist. Being happy around people makes you happier. Convincing yourself that you slept well tricks your brain into believing you did. 97% of people write their own name when given a new pen. Phobias may be memories, which are passed down through many ancestors using our DNA, according to new studies. Romantic desire is biochemically indistinguishable from serious obsessive-compulsive disorder. Researchers are thinking of adding internet addiction to the general list of psychiatric illnesses. The brain experiences rejection as physical discomfort. We might persuade ourselves that a dull job was enjoyable if we weren't rewarded. Sugar and fat were pretty good stuff to our predecessors. Our brain doesn't think that long-term deadlines are so significant. Our own local culture and environment can sometimes cause hallucinatory voices. The average high school student now has the same level of anxiety as compared to the average psychiatric ward inmate in the early 1950s. Religious rituals such as prayer are associated with significantly lower levels of mental issues or psychological discomfort. No one born blind has ever had schizophrenia. Your choices are more logical because you think about another language. Human behavioral studies indicate that a person who loses a mobile phone experiences a fear comparable to a near-death experience. A hug longer than 20 seconds will produce hormones in your body that make you trust the individual who is hugging you. People are franker because they're emotionally drained. That's why people mention things in late-night talks. If a woman has bigger chest, it means she has small private area down there. Words without action mean nothing. The most dangerous person is the one who listens, thinks, and observes. When you learn to survive without anyone, you can survive anything. One of the best lessons you can learn in life is to master how to remain calm. Failure is the greatest teacher. A wise man can always be found alone. A weak man can always be found in a crowd. Die with memories, not dreams. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Control your anger. If you have anger towards others, they control you. The big lesson in life is never be scared of anyone or anything. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. An angry person makes a fool of himself very quickly. To be the best, you must be able to handle the worst. If you think a thing is impossible, you'll only make it impossible. Love and respect. Without respect, love cannot go long. If you don't want to slip up tomorrow, speak the truth today. If you want to be successful, you must respect one rule: never lie to yourself. Patience can cook a stone. Running water never gets old, so you just gotta keep floating. As you think, so shall you become. The best fighter is never angry. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. Do not correct a fool, or he will hate you. Correct a wise man, and he will appreciate you. Ignorance is the root and stem of all evil. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind, for they are the weeds that strangle confidence. I am not teaching you anything. I just help you to explore yourself. Knowledge will give you power, but character gives you respect. Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. He who has peace of mind disturbs neither himself nor another. All truths are not to be told. Think before trusting anyone, because there are many types of people in this world. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. If you only talk about water, it will never quench your thirst. If you want to know water, you have to drink it and swim in it. Experience is the hardest kind of teacher. It gives you the test first and the lesson afterward. Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. When you accept yourself, the whole world accepts you. One of the best lessons you can learn in life is to master how to remain calm. Calm is a superpower. Pain will leave once it is done teaching you, and that really hit me deep. When you talk, you are only repeating what you already know, but if you listen, you may learn something new. Remember, no man is really defeated unless he is discouraged. Every situation in life is temporary, so when life is good, enjoy and receive it fully. And when life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever. Better days are on the way. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I still have to learn. The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often, we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened for us. Always remember that you're absolutely unique, just like everyone else. When you build in silence, people don't know what to attack. You only fail when you stop trying. Your struggle is part of your story. Excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today hard, but tomorrow easier. Be teachable. You're not always right. Never make a permanent decision based on temporary feelings. Two things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Believing in yourself is the first secret of success. Those who are unaware they are walking in darkness will never seek the light. Your greatest asset in the world is your mindset. If you can stay positive in a negative situation, you win. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning. Never tolerate disrespect, not even from yourself. You can't reach what's in front of you until you let go of what's behind you. Everyone leaves. Learn how to survive alone. It is far better to be alone than to be in bad company. Before you act, decide. Before you decide, think. Before you think, focus. Your comfort zone is killing your potential. Your only limit is you. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. If a woman has small chest, it means she has tight private area down there. You are responsible for your happiness. Every master was once a beginner. We are not given a good life or bad life. We are given a life. It's up to us to make it good or bad. You can cheat an honest man, but not make a fool out of him. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. The things that hurt you actually teach you. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Never announce your moves before you make them. The most valuable gift you can receive is an honest friend. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. 90% of our problems are caused by our own thoughts. Happiness tip: stop expecting from others. Never argue with a liar. You can't win because they believe their own lies. A good laugh and a long sleep are the two best cures for anything. Bury the past, but keep the lessons. Arguing with a fool only proves that there are two. Love is nothing without action. Trust is nothing without proof. And sorry is nothing without change. Persevere. You will win, not immediately, but definitely. The best things in life come with patience. I changed my thinking, and it changed my life. Knowledge comes from learning. Wisdom comes from living. Love all, trust few. Everything is real, but not everyone is true. A pretty face gets old. A nice body will change. But a good heart will always be good. If you are not doing what you love, you are wasting not only your time, but also your life. I don't care what people think or say about me. I know who I am, and I don't have to prove anything to anyone. We can't change the past, but we can start a new chapter with a happy ending. Before going to sleep every night, forgive everyone and sleep with a clean heart. The mind acts like an enemy for those who do not control it. One bad chapter doesn't mean the story is over. Always stay positive. Always be in love with a soul, not a face. Understanding is deeper than knowledge. There are many people who know you, but there are very few who understand you. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. You are the problem, and only you are the solution. Worrying doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. Stop trying to calm the storm. Calm yourself. The storm will pass. Don't rush things. When the time is right, it will happen. Don't give up. The beginning is always the hardest. Your problem isn't the problem. Your reaction is the problem. Never give up. Today is hard. Tomorrow will be worse. But the day after tomorrow, there will be sunshine. Strong people don't put others down. They lift them up. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. The best revenge is to improve yourself. Never lie to someone who trusts you, and never trust someone who lies to you. Don't believe everything you hear. There are always three sides to a story: yours, theirs, and the truth. Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. Stop expecting loyalty from people who can't even give you honesty. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. Stay strong. Make them wonder how you are still smiling. If you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Maturity is learning to walk away from people and situations that threaten your peace of mind, self-respect, values, morals, and self-worth. Don't believe in luck. Believe in hard work. Everyone makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Live it. Learn from it. Move on. People will hurt you, and then act like you hurt them. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. If you want to take care of tomorrow, take better care of today. Some people create their own storms, then get upset when it rains. The best way to avoid disappointment is to not expect anything from anyone. The strongest people make time to help others, even if they are struggling with their own problems. If you truly want to change your life, you first must be willing to change your mind. Anyone can find the dirt in someone. Be the one who finds the gold. If you're helping someone and expecting something in return, you're doing business, not kindness. A wise man will never tell a woman two things: his true feelings and his balance account. Sometimes the best thing you can do is keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. The truth always comes out in the end. Sometimes loneliness is the price you pay for growth. Expect nothing, and you will never get disappointed. Embrace every opportunity, for regrets come from the chances we didn't take. You grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. If you can dream it, you can do it. Stop telling people more than they need to know. You meet every single person for a reason. You are who you are. Nobody's approval is needed. Learn from what people do, not from what they tell you. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. Your past was never a mistake, if you learned from it. Once you feel someone avoids you, never disturb them again. If you waste money, you can earn it again. If you miss the moment, it can never be returned. Live life with open eyes, ears, and heart. Strong people are always simple. You spend your first 20 years worrying about what people think about you. You spend your next 20 years swearing that you don't care what people think about you. You spend the next 20 years realizing that they aren't thinking about you. Some things are meant to cross your way, but are not meant to stay. Your direction is more important than your speed. Celebrate small victories and milestones, because they pave the way for bigger achievements. Whoever brings you the most peace should get the most time. Never be afraid to treat people the way they treat you. Never fall in love with the same person twice, because the second time you fall in love with the memories, not the person. Perceive failure as a valuable teacher and a stepping stone to success. Just be real. It saves everyone's time. Time flies. One day you are 30, the next you are 50. Plan now for what you want 50 to look like. You can tell more about a person by what he says about others than by what others say about him. Your heart will tell you where to go. Your head will guide you there safely. Use one without the other and you'll get lost. Never think twice about investments in yourself. They pay dividends for a long time. You need to stop the habit of doubting yourself. Life will only come around once, so do whatever makes you happy. You can't do big things if you are distracted by small things. Not everybody wants to be your friend, and that's okay. You really don't want everybody as a friend anyway. You don't always have to be going, being, and doing. It's really okay to just chill. Give back, even if it's donating your tag sale leftovers or handing a dollar bill over to someone less fortunate. Do it till you feel good. Remember, 5 years ago, you dreamed about being where you are now. Think about it. Everything happens for a reason, always. Be kind to people without allowing them to take advantage of your good nature. Efforts never go in vain. How others see you is not important. How you see yourself means everything. The only way to live like a king is to work like a slave. Do not fear getting hurt. You can't grow if you don't hurt. Don't ruin your health in order to earn money. You will end up spending your money to recover your health, and that is not reciprocal. Everything you need will come to you at the perfect time. You came into this huge world alone, and will go out of it alone, hence can make any impossible thing possible by yourself only. Things don't make us happy, experiences do. Don't tell your friends that you're happy. Don't make them angry. Don't tell your enemies that you're unhappy. Don't make them happy. Keep your mouth shut whenever you are happy. Keep your mouth shut whenever you are sad. If you punish the truth, expect to be lied to. You will look back at your life with much more regret for the things that you didn't do than for the things that you did. Stop comparing yourself with those who started 10 years before you. Focus on your own journey. Never let others know your weaknesses. Instead, always try to show up your positives. You're here for a reason that you may not know. But be patient. You beat 1 billion odds by being here. Be grateful for the little things in life that others take for granted. Never lend money, because you might lend it to friends for a few days, but retrieve it from fools for years. Never share your problem with friends before finding a solution, no matter how challenging it is. Listen to the people who tell you what you don't want to hear. Don't show your weaknesses. People will enjoy the show. Don't be weak in front of them. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. All women give you her body if you try to flirt with them. Self-pity is dangerous. Stay away from it. Holding grudges will never harm people you hate, only you. Just because you are going through hell right now doesn't mean you will never smile again. Pain is purely temporary. You spend all your health initially for wealth, and then you spend all your wealth for one day of good health.